Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Wednesday, 24th of May 2023. This day is celebrated as National Brothers Day. Commonwealth Day is also observed on the birth anniversary of Queen Victoria of England, who was born on same 24th May in 1819 and is observed by all countries which were once a colony of British Empire. In 1896, Kartar Singh Sarbha birth anniversary is also celebrated on the same day, that is 24th of May 1896 in Sarbha village, Ludhiana district, Punjab, and he sacrificed his life for the cause of Indian independence at a young age. Remember the name Kartar Singh Sarbha. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that Prime Minister Modi raises concerns over attacks on temples in Australia with Anthony Albanese. Prime Minister Narendra Modi shakes hands with Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese following a joint press conference at Admiralty House in Sydney, Australia on May 24, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that Florida government DeSantis to enter 2024 race in Twitter event with the mask. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis speaks during the Florida Family Policy Council annual dinner gala in Orlando, Florida, United States, May 20, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that a mega port in India threatens the survival of largest turtles on the earth. The pristine ecosystem of the Great Nicobar Island is a globally important and nesting site of the largest turtles on earth, leatherback turtles. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that Union Public Service Commission results 2022 history made highest number of women set to enter Indian civil services. Over one-third of the 933 candidates, 320 recommended for appointment are women. This is significant considering that just 2 decades ago, women accounted for just 20% of the selected candidates. Ishita Kishore, a Delhi University graduate from Gautam Buddha Nagar, topped the examination in her third attempt with the political science and international relations as her optional subjects. Ishita Kishore, remember the name Ishita Kishore. 198 fishermen are freed this month, but over 500 Indians still stuck in Pakistan jails, RTI data. 51 civilians, non-fisher folk, including 6 women, languish in jails, 5 convicted under Official Sectors Act. Indo-Pakistan border at Wagah after their release. Here is the complete picture. Indian Express also states that Indian Argentina arrested for the threatening to harm United States President by crashing truck near White House. After the crash, Sai Warshit Kondula excited the truck with the Nazi flag and started shouting as Park Police and the Secret Service officers approached him. 19-year-old Sai Warshit Kandula has been arrested for internationally crashing a U-Haul truck into a security barrier at a park across from the White House. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that Albanese assured me Prime Minister Modi talks through on vandalism of temples in Australia. Prime Minister Modi, who is on a 3-day visit into Australia, has red flagged the vandalism of Hindu temples in the country and said his counterpart Anthony Albanese had vowed strict action against those guilty. PM Modi and Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese had a bilateral meeting at Admiralty House in Sydney on Wednesday, 24 May 2023. Hindustan Times also states that enforcement drive raids Aam Aadmi Party MP Sanjay Singh's aides' homes in liquor policy case. Aam Aadmi Party leader Sanjay Singh on Wednesday morning claimed enforcement directorate raids at the home of 2 of his aides in connection with the liquor excise policy case in Delhi and tweeted declaring Modi dictatorship at its peak. Aam Aadmi Party Rajya Sabha MP Sanjay Singh addresses a press conference in New Delhi on Monday, 22 May 2023. Hindustan Times also states that Audience Row, Delhi Minister Sarubah Bardawaj says in a statement of vigilance official illegal. A day after the Directorate of Vigilance stated its Special Secretary YVVJ Rajesh Shekhar, Vigilance Department Minister Sarubah Bardawaj termed the order illegal and directed the probe into how the order was issued without his knowledge. Delhi Minister Sarubah Bardawaj on May 13 divested Rajesh Shekhar of all his work responsibilities or illegal graft charges. Going towards the economy of the country, in the Income Tax Department enables online filling of income tax returns 1/4. Software utilities for preparing other IRTRs forms will be enabled shortly, at the IT department said. Markets rally for third day running. Sensex climbs over 62,000 level in the early trade. The 30-share BSE Sensex climbed 187.61 points to 62,151.29 in early trade. Cash sales at petrol pumps spiked to 90% as customers rush to use Rs 2,000 notes. A notes at Indian Oil petrol pump, which says Rs 2,000 notes, will be accepted only for transaction above Rs 1,000 after the Reserve Bank of India announced withdrawal of Rs 2,000 notes. Going towards the world news, including Prime Minister Modi raises with Australian counterpart concerns over attacks on temples in Australia. Turkish strike kills 3 Yazidi militiamen in northern Iraq, local officials say. Russia extended United States reporters' determination to the August 30. New Iranian nuclear facility not immune from attack, Israeli National Security Chief. United Kingdom economy to avoid recession but inflation slavery, Indian IMF says. Go towards the science and technology, Indian Space Research Organization to launch NVS-01, a navigation satellite on May 29. The GSLV F-12 NVS-1 mission is ISRO's fourth launch this year. COVID-19 genomics body INSACOG has not put out weekly bulletin since March 27. A lab technician with the collected samples for RT-PCR testing for SARS-CoV-2 at Rajiv Gandhi Government General Hospital in Chennai. The tragedy of the axolotl mutant and its mystery gene. A leucistic axolotl in the captivity April 2, 2070, La Dame Bukoliki, a public domain. Brazil declares 180-day animal health emergency aimed at avian flu cases in wild birds. An employee dilutes poultry serum samples for ELISA test for the detection of antibodies to the avian influenza virus at the reference laboratory of the World Organization for Animal Health in Campinas, Brazil, April 25, 2023. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Jawaharlal Nehru, whose birth anniversary is 14 November 1889 up to 27 May 1964, was an Indian anti-colonial nationalist, secular humanist, social democratic statesman and author who was a central figure in India. During the middle of the 20th century, Nehru was a principal leader of the Indian national movement. In the 1930s and 1940s, upon the India's independence in 1947, he became the first Prime Minister of India, serving for 16 years. Nehru promoted parliamentary democracy, secularism and science and technology. During the 1950s, powerfully influencing India's arc as a modern nation. In international affairs, he successfully maintained India's neutrality throughout the Cold War. A well-regarded author, his books written in prison, such as Letters from a Father to His Daughter, 1929, Glimpses of World History, 1934, and Autobiography, 1936, and The Discovery of India, 1946, have been read around the world. The honorific Pandit has been commonly applied before his name. Remember, the famous Jawaharlal Nehru says a famous quotation. He says that democracy and socialism are means to an end, not the end itself. Okay, thank you.